Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mobile Dauda. This channel, you'll be learning everything about data analytics, Power BI, Power Query, my lifestyle as a data analyst, and any career tips that will help you grow in your data career also. I have you been building your data analytics? Are you looking for the next opportunity or how you can position yourself out there for opportunities? You've built projects, you've worked on things, but you have not been able to see opportunity. Maybe you're looking for a job, or you are looking to start earning with what you know or with what you've done, and you've not seen anything yet. Yeah, I've been in that shoe before too, and a lot of people are in that shoe, just like you too, just like as you have. There are tons of people outside there also facing the same similar issue that I just mentioned. So one of the things that helped me out and how I navigate it, I'll be sharing you some of the tips I implemented and has worked. And a lot of other people too in the data industry implemented also. So this doesn't apply to only data industry. In any digital career you might be, whether you're a social media manager, whether you are a web developer, any digital skills you might acquire yourself with, this applies to it. These tips I'll be mentioning apply to it. So if you're just starting out and you're looking for your next opportunity, follow along with this video. If you are not just starting out, you build a project, you have tons of projects you do out there, and you know you are good. Even some of your people, your friends know you are good, and you're not converted yet. Maybe you are not making money yet, and you're looking for how you want to make money. Stay tuned to this video and follow through. So there's this model that I call AENM. So that's the fourth in AENM. That's the short that I give the model. So this model, what it means is awareness, educate, network, and monetize. If you have gone through each stage of this tip that I'll be mentioning, that I'll be explaining in this video, you will actually start your monetization. You will actually start converting, like, yeah, that money you're looking for in tech. You'll start getting it. So um let's picture a scenario. Let's say we have a fisherman. This fisherman knows how to catch fish, or he's a very good fisherman, but nobody knows that he catch fish or he sells fish. Because the end goal of you catching fish from the river or from the pond is to what? To sell the fish. Actually, not only selling, for consumption, isn't it? So, and a fisherman cannot be only, unless you want to be killing or you want to be catching fish to only consuming yourself. And you cannot be eating fish all day of your life. So people need, you still have other people like that need fish consumption, that need it. But you as a fisherman, let's say that fisherman is not like being out there. People don't know that okay, he sells fish, but he just catch fish and eat himself. But there's one person that knows that this person is good at fish catching, and it will come to that person. Okay, I know you catch a lot of fish today, and I don't know. I would like to like get more because I need fish. And that person will get fish from that person, take it to market, and sell it from there for wider consumption. And that's how traditional market is. Because people need to know you do something so that they can patronize you. So if that person that go to fish now, like that go to sell fish, might not know the fish well. Like they don't know how to catch fish. But people know that he's a fish seller, like he sells fish. And anytime they need a fish, they will reach that person. That's one scenario. I just like explain the where the fish comes. Only one person know that this person is good with fish. The second one is you buy the fish from the fisherman and take it to market and sell for wider consumption. People don't know whether the person is good, but they know he's a fish seller. Then the amount you want to like put it down for. The third scenario is um, people that hawk fish or people in that market that okay, they are, you know, in market when you take it to market, you'll see a lot of people that sell fish also. So it depends. You'll see also that one too. And the third one are people that hawk fish. when I was young, there's this like I'm not one in Iyeleja, yeah, the fish seller or the mom that sells fish. Anyone, but that's kind of Yoruba there. So we call them the fish seller. So they hawk fish. They don't have a platform. They might have a market also, but to reach wider audience and wider customers, they will hawk their fish after they sell from the market. Maybe they still have um, fish and they know that okay, there is market time that people will come out to buy fish, majorly in the morning or in the evening. And the best time to sell fish is when they capture fish in the morning. That's when you will see fresh fish. So, or in the evening when the fisherman go to pond again or river. So when these people hawk fish, they get more customer, which is they get more audience that they sell to compared to being only in the market when people come for them to buy. So when they help people in the vicinity or in the area or in the neighborhood, now okay, this person is a fish seller, and when they go to the market, like they will ask to that person because they already know that person already like creates awareness for herself that okay, is a fish seller within the neighborhood. And when people know like okay, do you have a place you like do we can go to if you need fish? Yeah, I'm at this market, the popular market you do. Just come to my ask for my name. You'll get it there. It means it's what's it called? It's plaster her name into all the customer within the neighborhood that is a fish seller. So I just explain like three things down how this works in a traditional world. So if you're in a traditional world and you're a business person or you're a retailer and you don't advertise or people don't know what you sell, all the products you might have in your business will just be there and you will not make any sale. People need to know what you are doing, and this applies to your digital space also. So if you are learning any tech skills, tech is generally a digital area. If you're learning any tech skills or you've built some things in tech and you are not in that your conversion stage, follow through what I'll be mentioning. Just picture yourself out of these three scenarios I've picture with this fisherman, the fish seller. Where are you in your current journey? If you are not in any, good. And by the end of this video, you will know where you fall to and how you can move upward from there. So the first one is A, which I mentioned awareness, right? The fisherman, the first stage of the fisherman that kills the fish, if that fisherman wants to become a seller too, he can has a lot of maximization of profits or even money to monetize if he decides to become a seller, which means after he kills the fish, he take it to the market itself or even creates awareness that okay, maybe he can get someone that will work, maybe a student, hi, àwọn bàbá apẹja ni mí, a máa ń tẹja, just give me the quantity you want. You sell in a retail price, even though you don't want to sell consumer, you can sell wholesale as a fisherman. And that's when you know that okay, you want to monetize. So that is one. The second one is the one that goes to the fisherman and knows the fisherman, because not everybody knows the fisherman. So the one that knows the fisherman, which might be selling in wholesale, that will get in a lesser price from the fisherman and take it to the market to sell. That's another stage also, which means um, and then the third one is people that hawk and too. So the first one for you as a digital person is awareness. For any skills you have or for any skills you are learning, people need to know because the text digital space is big. You are not only limited to your locality, unlike the fish seller, which is traditional market. You need to dominate your locality first before you say you can. It's not even know you outside the world. But in the digital space, you're a tech person. Your competition is on a global level. You have opportunity on a global level, which means people need to know what you do. You are not only limited to where you are. It's on the internet. Like millions of people will actually see what you are capable of. And that's the first thing of your awareness. So you need to know, you need to create awareness for your skills or for the skills you are acquiring or for the skills you have acquired already and building on it. So you need to create awareness for it. That's the first thing. So you create awareness for this. We call to create awareness is visibility. You just need to be visible. People need to see you. People need to know what you can do or what you are doing. And a scenario like I can picture out for this is like in 2022 when I first make my tech money and it's still writing. In 2021, I write on my Facebook page, like I do write just normal self-development stuff in my personal development journey. So anything I learn from a book, anything I put, I write it out there. And when I start learning data in 2021, data science, I don't put out anything that I learned to from Python. I just write maybe a snippet on my Facebook page and what I've learned during that period. And there's this lady that reached out at January 2022 then that she's been following my page, my posts for a year, that she starting an edtech and she needs someone that can create content around data for her page. I was like, oh wow, it's what I can actually do. Yeah, you say she knows I can do it because she's been following me for like a year. And for once, this lady has never liked my post, nor comments on my post during those periods. And I was wow, like so people are actually like following through all these things that I'm doing on my Facebook, all this writing, ranting that will just like come today Python want to like bite me. I don't know. Because I'm like, it's just a learning journey for me. And as I started, like, I got that gig in that 2022. I started like, creating content for that page, I think on Twitter. And it's actually a very great experience. And that's my first money I making in tech. Not even with data, but with what? Content because I write. So what I would say for you is that awareness, you just starting, it's a very good way for you so you can move upward faster and get to the monetization, the end goal of why you started your tech career or your data career. As I mentioned, this not only applies to data. As far as you are in the digital world, this applies to you. So if you have been putting out something and you see you're not getting engagement, people not liking your post, don't get press, don't get like, yeah, maybe you're not doing it good. Trust me, millions of people are seeing that view. Since the digital space, if you're on Twitter, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, as in millions of people scroll through each of those platforms every day. It might not be relevant to them. Some people might be relevant to them, like, yeah, maybe they don't need it yet. And one day it will down to you that yeah, this is it. Trust me. So it works for me, and I believe like a lot of people like you as you're watching this video too can actually like relate to it also. It might not be in data, but you might have been something like you're doing maybe in your traditional life also, or traditional business also that happens same way. That's the first step of you like positioning yourself for the opportunity in your tech career, creating awareness of what you do. So other word I call for it is building in public, as some of my Twitter data farm will say. Building in public, it means anything you are doing, build in public. Build in public. So let public see it. So it's still something that's other thing that they give us. So one is educate, which means if you are not to like you don't need to become expert before you can like teach people what you know. You don't need to become experts. As I mentioned, when I started writing, then anything I learn from what I'm learning, then I'll just cite it. A lot of people out there too might not know that thing or might know it, but not in the way you approach it. So the easiest way to start educating is for anything you learn or for anything you are building, share it out there as you're building. Okay, this is the process I take to achieve this. Maybe you clean the data, a very messy data, and you clean the data well. Oh, there's this messy data I cleaned and I use this function and do, and it do it for me in less few minutes. A lot of people might actually like face that similar issue also, and you put in it and they'll be like, let me try what this guy put out. When they try and work with them, like, wow, this guy is good because educating creates a reliability and honest brand for your knowledge. People will start relying on your knowledge, like, yeah, this person actually knows what he's doing, good at his onions. And so you're just learning, but that's what people like put because once one or two people start learning from what you do, it means you are getting good at what you do. Yeah. So because you are looking up to tons of people out there. You come to YouTube, you search for anything, you be like, this person knows how to do it, teach me this, you teach me this. And to that person also, like to me now, you say, yeah, I'm learning from this guy is good. And to me, I'm like, I'm not even good, I'm not even, yeah, there's that imposter syndrome somewhere. But that's how it just is. And that's how you become. So that's the second stage. The more you now put, the more educative you now become, the more you are creating honest, as I mentioned, honest and reliability to your knowledge. or to your skills, because people can actually like rely and be able to like honest like, yeah, this person like try like know what they can see the journey based on your awareness, and they can see how you are evolving. That's the second thing. So once you're in this two stage, whether you're just starting out or you've like started already building project, you have tons of projects, but nobody knows any of this, you can know how you can like start moving from there. And when you start educating, as I mentioned, you start building networks. That's the third tips. N, which is networks. When you start educating, you start getting people that will be okay, engaging with what you are doing, follow you, subscribe to your channel, follow your page. You gotta be like, yeah, this person creates educative more thing that aligns with what I want to achieve in my career. And then you follow the person. It means you are building networks. And not only that, it helps bring like-minded people too in that industry that are already like doing good to notice you. One of the things I like is I want to people say, hey, can you mentor me? Can you do? And I'm like, even me, I'm looking for a mentor. Yeah, I can. I can actually like mentor, but it's still in my bandwidth for something. Funny enough, I'm still looking for a mentor, but I have a lot of mentor in my data career. Like even some people that I not even reach out to, but based on what I've done and based on what I've do, they'll be able to like pick up and engage with what I like, engage with me and create time for what I do and guide me on. And that's the easiest way to actually get a mentor. By building what you do, like creating awareness, educating, you actually like build that network. Because the more you do this thing, the more you'll be getting more like-minded of people that actually like want to grow just as you. And for people that are already grown and looking at you, who they can create opportunity for. And trust me, if you have do this, when you get to that third stage, you have get your monetization stage. Because once people are noticing you already in your industry or the stack the niche you focus on, people will start relating with you. And when they see opportunity in that aspect, they'll be like, yeah, I know this person that have been doing this. Let me give him a try. Funny enough, in 2022, when I was in Power BI because I started Power BI that year. So I do, as I mentioned, these are things that work for me. I started from awareness. People know that, okay, yeah, this person does Power BI. Put Power BI, anything I learn out there, I put it out. And from there, I started like writing articles on my blog, Medium, about what I learned, how to get started Power BI, how to download Power BI, how to clean data. I started that year and I always put it out. I get engagement and all that because yeah, I'm creating things that people are interested in. And in October 2022, a few days before Data Fest, I think 2, 3 weeks before Data Fest, somebody reached out to me on Twitter like, yeah, I have seen you've been doing this Power BI stuff, and I have someone that actually need a Power BI service and for a project and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I can actually like do it. Even though I've not done any Power BI gig before, I don't know how Power BI what looks like. It's just based on my learning. And I meet this person. I say, okay, you know what? When we meet at Data First and we can talk about it. And I met at Data First and I can tell you that's where the transformation of my Power BI journey started from. From on that person that I don't even know that we just interact on Twitter based on what I've been doing and to get a gig from someone and work for that contract gig. I got a new PC, like I got a startup PC for myself that same year. A lot of things changed. Like it, as I mentioned, it's just start from where you are. So these are things that worked for me because if I don't share things that I will not even do on this page because I share based on my experience and what I've seen others that works for others also. So it's not only me that can actually like relate to this. I know you watching this too. A lot of people in the community can actually do whether in any tech skills you are, if you're actually like in the niche you are, whether you're a software, you're a web developer, you're a designer, you're a data person. This works for any of anywhere you want to do. A social media manager. So this thing like and from there it has been onward, onward, onward. And see me here now, like I have a lot of networks. Like when you're talking of the data pioneer, which is the data pioneer in Nigeria here, not only now in Nigeria, like I have a lot of data networks across Nigeria now. Because the more you, as I mentioned, the more you educate, the more you follow this process, the more you build in public, educate, your network will keep opening more and it will create opportunity for you. So when you have this network in place, that's where your monetization is, which is the last step, which is monetization. It means when people know that you have this network, they'll be recommending you. If any jobs opening, they will have somebody to recommend. If there is maybe your community members or your people on platform are seeing opportunity, they will tag you. The first person that will be in their head, like, yeah, this person do this thing. Let me tag this person. And because these are the information that you need to actually like get that monetization part of your test skill. So this will be all for the tips that I mentioned, the model AENM: awareness, educate, network, and monetize. So if you are just starting out, this will actually like come handy for you. Trust me, if you apply this model to your career journey, trust me, like if you actually like achieve your end goal of why you started. And if you're already like building another dimension and you've not been doing any of this, you can start implementing this model into what you're building. Start creating awareness for what you've been building public. Trust me, build in public. Tons of people, like a lot of my friends, we build in public and we see the results. So we build in public, we see the results. Because I'm in data space and on Twitter in our data community, there is this what they call the tag like class of 2022. So all of us that 2022 like started our data career in 2022 and because we build in public, a lot of people like know us and everybody is doing well in their data career. So any career you like pick or with this apply to it, trust me. And if you start applying this from onwards, if you start now, by the end of this year, you will actually see the result if you start now. Trust me. So, and if you have been doing it already and maybe you have been reading in public and you are not seeing it convert, you'll actually be seeing the slightly, might not be converted, but you'll be seeing the slight something there. Implement the other one that is there. If you have been paying, probably start educating based on what you've learned, maybe with that project or along the way the project, share it with people. You'll be building a network which will open opportunities for you. So let me know if this resonates with you in the comment section and let me know anyone that you might need to add to it that has helped you in your own career journey. Kindly add to it for other people to like learn and become better. And if this resonates with you well, kindly give me a follow and like the video and share with other people that you think might need this. You don't know, this might be a video you'll be sharing to someone that will change up, make a trajectory to their career life. Trust me. So um see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, kindly give me a follow, like, subscribe, click on the bell icon so you get notified when new video drop. Nice having you here. Bye.